Well, hi again, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879. This is game number 3 of the 2007 Stratomatic Mostly Advanced National League Championship Series. If you do not know want to know the results of the first two games, please skip ahead for about the next 10 seconds. The Dodgers lead 2-0, and today's starting lineup, or starting pitching, is Rich Hill for the Cubs and David Wells for the Dodgers. And now there will be a change in the lineup. Spoiler alert, again, if you did not watch the last game, doesn't really have much on the outcome, but Derek Lee was injured and will have to miss today's game, but he will be back for game 4. So they will go with a little bit different lineup. Plus, they also will use against a left-handed pitcher, they'll also use a different lineup. So your lineup for the Cubs is Alfonso Soriano in left. Leading off, batting second is Ryan Theriot at short. Batting third is Mark DeRosa. Batting fourth at second base for DeRosa. Batting cleanup and playing third base is Aramis Ramirez. Batting fifth and playing right field is Matt Merton. Batting sixth and playing first base is Darrell Ward. Batting seventh and playing center field is Jock Jones. Batting eighth and the personal catcher of the pitcher is Jason Kendall, catching, and batting ninth and pitching is Rich Hill. For the Dodgers in the outfield, starting in the outfield defensively, same as it's been almost the entire playoffs. Andre Ethier in left, Juan Pierre in center, and Matt Kemp in right. Nomar Garcia-Parra at third, Rafael Furcal at short, Jeff Kent at second, and James Loney at first, with Russell Martin catching David Wells. All right, we'll go and get this started. Here's Soriano leading off. And a 4-5 is a ground ball to third, and that will retire Soriano. One down. Here's Theriot. And a 1-5 against the lefty. Ground ball back to the box. Wells throws out Theriot, 2 down. And here's Mark DeRosa, current MLB Network analyst and former Indian. 6-3 against a righty. That's a base hit to left field. So first base runner for the Cubs. 2 down here in the top of the first. They will not hold DeRosa on. Here's Aramis Ramirez. 2-6 against the lefty. That's a base hit to center field. DeRosa not being held on puts him at a 13. 2-6. Now that's the center field. That's where you want to hit it. 13. 2 outs makes him a 15. Pierre is a +3, makes him an 18. And they will take their chance. 1-18. Oh, and he just slides in ahead of the tag. A little too close for comfort if you're a Cubs fan, but runners on the corners with 2 outs for Matt Merton. (3-7) 1-8 single chance. No, nice stop by the second baseman Kent. Throws to first, and that will retire the side. So Cubs leave 2, and after a half inning, it's the Cubs nothing and the Dodgers coming to bat. And Rich Hill, who is actually still active as of 2023, we'll see if he hangs on for the 2024 season. And as I'm recording this on New Year's Day, Happy New Year to those that I may or may not have seen last night at Ron Jeckett and Dave Gartner's video. Here's Rafael Furcal. And that's a second base X chance. Switch hitter betting right-handed, yes. That is DeRosa, a 3 and a 3. And that will knock it down, but not be able to throw out Furcal. They'll give him an infield hit. And Furcal is on. And yeah, this is exactly what the Dodgers want and the Cubs don't want. let's see here. Starts as an A, be a 15. They're holding him on, makes him a 13. Jason Kendall is a +3, so it puts him at a 1 to 16. He will take off. And that's a 5. He's in there, so stolen base for... Does he want to try to steal third? Let's see, starts at a 10. 8 would be 1 to 11. Maybe if Pierre gets on, maybe they'll do another double steal. We'll see. So runner on second with nobody out. Here's Juan Pierre. 6-6 against the lefty. That's 1 to 6 double chance that will not pass, but a 14, that's a fly ball to right. Now, in strat rules, if it's a fly ball right field B, the runner does have a chance to advance. For Kyle starts at a 17, you get +2 for being a fly ball to right. So it puts him at a 19, and Merton does not reduce that or anything. So safe on 1 to 19, out on a 20. And that's a 7, and he's in there, so productive out for Juan Pierre. 1 down. Here's James Loney. They'll play the infield back. It's only the first inning. And second base X, and we know DeRosa's a 3. If a 3 didn't do it, a 1 sure as heck ain't going to do it. That's a base hit. Scoring from third is for Call, and the Dodgers get out to a 1-0 lead. This is what they can do at the top of their lineup. And here's Jeff Kent. They will not hold Loney on. 5-3 against a righty. That's a fly ball chance to the left fielder. And that's a Rafael... it's a Alfonso Soriano. Rafael Soriano was a pitcher. Oh boy. 4 and a 12 is out of range, so thankful for that. E7, 7 to 11, and Soriano will make the play. And that's a 9. He will make the catch. And scurrying back to first base is Loney, 2 down. And here's Nomar Garciaparra. 6-7, struck him out, and that will retire the side. But the Dodgers do get, they break the ice, so to say. And after 1 inning, it's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs 0. Ward, Jones, and Kendall do up for the Cubs here in the top of the second. And here's Darrell Ward. Lefty-lefty matchup. 2-10, grounder to second. And that will retire Ward. 1 down. Here's Chuck Jones. For 6, there's a base hit to left field. And as a C-stealer, they will not hold him on. No, because he'd be 1 to 9 with Martin being a -2 arms, so they will not hold Jones on. Here's Jason Kendall, backup catcher at this point. To 5, and Kendall draws a walk. And everybody knows what Hill's going to be doing. They will be expecting a bunt, but he is not a very good bunter, but they'll give it a shot. He is a D bunter. He will now be an E bunter. Okay. And we'll still let him bunt. Here's the pitch to Hill. He squares around. 7. He bunts it a little too hard to the first baseman. He throws to third, and they get Jones. We'll say 3-5. Kendall goes to second, and Hill goes to first on the fielder's choice. 2 down. That'd be good for anybody but an E bunter. A 7 would have, but heck, they took their chance. All right, here's Alfonso Soriano, grounded out his first time up. 3-8 struck him out. And once again, the Cubs lead 2. And after an inning and a half, it's the Cubs nothing, and the Dodgers 1, the Cubs nothing. And Martin, Kemp, and Ethier due up for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the second. All right. And here's Russell Martin. 6-7 struck him out. And here's Matt Kemp. And there was a chance for the center fielder. Jock Jones is a 3 and a 4. And Jones dives, and he can't get it. And it goes all the way to the wall. And in the second with a double is Matt Kemp. And here's Andre Ethier. 1 down here in the bottom of the second. They will hold Kemp on as he runs at a 14. 5-2 against the lefty. Ground ball to first, and the first baseman Ward steps on the bag himself. Kemp moves to third, but there are 2 down for David Wells. Using pitcher hitting card number 2. Means he must have got a few hits in his tenure with the Dodgers. All right, here's David Wells. Chance to help his own cause. 5-9, batting lefty, struck him out, and that will retire the side. The Dodgers strand 1, but still lead 1-0 going to the top of the third. And due up for the Cubs in the top of the third, Terrio, DeRosa, and Ramirez. And here is Terrio, grounded out his first time up. 5-4 against a righty, and he draws a walk. So leadoff base runner for the Cubs. And they will hold him on. Be a 1-11 if they tried to steal, and they won't do that here yet. DeRosa would be a B hit and run. They'll take their chances with him swinging away for DeRosa. 4-5 against a righty. That's a ground ball to third. Garcia Parra to Kent, but the return throw to for DeRosa is not in time. They get the lead runner. Here's Aramis Ramirez, singled his first time up. Two, 4, and that just squeaks by the second baseman and into center field. Getting it in quickly is Juan Pierre, they'll hold DeRosa at second, and Aramis Ramirez is 2 for 2. See if the Cubs can convert one of these opportunities. Here's Matt Merton, grounded out his first time up. They're not holding either runner. Six, 5. And there's a fly ball to right. Once again, we'll use the rule that we used in the bottom half of the second with the fly ball advancement. DeRosa starts at a 12, it bumped up to 14. Right fielder Kemp's a -1, so 1 to 13 he is safe, 14 to 19 he holds, and 20 he is out. And he holds. So nice throw by Kemp to get it back in. Everybody holds. 2 down. And here's Darrell Ward, running out his first time up. And that's ground ball back to Wells. Throws the first, and that retires the side. So deja vu from the first 2 innings. They strand 2 and do not score. And after 2.5, it's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. And due up for the Dodgers, top of the order for Carl, Pierre, and Loney. And for Carl, singled his first time up and then scored after the Dodgers manufactured a run. 3-3 against the lefty is a weak ground ball to second. And DeRosa throws out for Call, 1 away. Here's Juan Pierre. And against a lefty, struck him out. 2 up, 2 down here for Hill in the second. And here's James Loney, singled his first time up. 2-4. And that ball is hit deep to right field. Going back is Merton. And out of here. 1 to 8 home run chance. That's a 4. And so James Loney has just extended the Dodger lead to 2-0. As Loney is now 2 for 2 with a single on that home run. And here's Jeff Kent. 2-5, and he draws the walk. Enter your Pantera sounds if you would like. Here's Nomar Garciaparra not holding Kent on. Five to the shortstop, Terrio. And that's probably not going to work. Knocks it down, but once again, everybody's safe, and Kent moves to second. And you wonder if this is going to implode in Hill's face here soon. There's Russell Martin, struck out his first time up. 4-5, struck him out. That is strikeout number 5 for Rich Hill, but the Dodgers extend their lead to 2-0 going to the top of the 4th. And due up for the Cubs, bottom third of the order, Jones, Kendall, and Hill. Here's Jack Jones. 2-9, ground ball to short, and that will retire Jack Jones, 1 down. here's Jason Kendall. For 8 against a righty, and that's down the first baseline and into the corner. And heading into second is Kendall, and he reaches second, and we will not be bunting with Hill. I'm betting left-handed. One swing away. Bunt to third's really not going to mean a whole heck of a lot, so we're just going to swing away. 5-3. Well, that works too. He is not normal power, but that still means that it gets down for a hit. Scoring from third is Kendall, and following a Dwayne Martz-ism, don't need no stinking DH. And the Cubs cut the deficit to 2-1 on the Hill RBI single. And here's Alfonso Soriano. Third time through the order for the Cubs. 5-7. And that's a 1-17 single chance. That's a 10, so that will count. And that's 1 star, so Hill will stop at second. Here's Terrio. And they will hold all runners because of Soriano. 2-5. And that gets over the first baseman's head and into the corner. Scoring from second is Hill. Soriano being held on makes him a 16. That is to go to right field. So that is Kemp -1. So 1-15. You know what? You're trailing 2-0 in the series. You might as well take a couple chances. So 1-15, and the Cubs will take the lead. And there's a 6, and he is safe. And the Cubs now take a 3-2 lead on the 2-run double by Ryan Terrio. And the Dodgers will get bullpen action. We'll go with Chad Billingsley to start loosening in the pen. And here's the pitch to DeRosa, as the Cubs have reeled off 4 straight hits. 2-7, found the hole there, ground ball to short. He'll let the runner back and retire DeRosa. Oh, found the hole in the 2 column there. Here's Aramis Ramirez. Looking for some 2-out magic here. He singled twice. 2-6. And there's gets through to center field. We did not say we were holding Ontario, so 17. 2 outs makes him a 19. And Pierre is noodle arm. So essentially, Terrio is only out on a 20, which probably would have been the case had we been holding him on anyways. Yep. So 1-19, he is safe. And a 13, he is in there. RBI single for Ramirez, and does not look like Wells will try to, maybe bat in the bottom of the 4th. He's given up 4 runs here in this inning. Here's Matt Merton, eighth man to bat in the inning. .511, batting right-handed to the left fielder. Let's see here. That is Ethier. 12 will not be okay. So we will go to his air rating. He is an E7. Once again, 7-11. And there's an 8. So Ethier makes the catch and retires the side. And the Bluebirds come out for David Wells, who gives up 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Then they leave on 1. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom through the order, Kemp, Ethier, and Wells will not come out for the 5th inning. And we'll get a pinch hitter for Wells, and Billingsley will continue loosening. He will come into the game. All right, so the Cubs get their first lead of the series, I believe. 4-2. And here's Matt Kemp facing Rich Hill. And 4-9, it's a fly ball to center. 1 away. And up steps Andre Ethier. Wilson Valdez will be coming on deck, and he will pinch hit for Wells. Here's Ethier. 5-11. First base X. And first baseman for the Cubs is Ward. Just out of range, but that might not be very good either. Needs an 8-10 to field this properly. And no. So, bobbles it, throws, and Ethier beats it out. And they will call an error on Ward. And here is Valdez to hit for Wells. Okay. And runner on first not being held on. And here's Valdez with 1 out. And here's the pitch to Valdez. 2-7 against the lefty. Ground ball to second. They'll force Ethier at first, but Valdez is safe on the fielder's choice. 2 down. And here's for call. They are not going to hold on Valdez. And for call is 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. 3-3 ground ball to second. And that will just throw to first to get for call. And that retires the side. We go to the 5th. The Cubs lead 4-2. And Chad Billingsley is going to come out of the bullpen and relieve David Wells. And he's sort of long man and spot starter. Okay, so here's Darrell Ward, 0 for 2 so far today. Lead off the top of the 5th. Oops. And here's the pitch to Ward. 1-6 against a righty. And Ward likes that very much. That's over the center fielder's head. Pierre And into second with a double is Darrell Ward. And here's Jack Jones. They're not holding Ward on. 1-7 against a righty ground ball to first. Taking it to the bag himself is Loney, that will retire. Jones. Ward will go to third. And the Dodgers will bring the infield in for Jason Kendall. With one down, they're trying to cut off as many runs as possible here. .311. Line drive right to the first baseman, and Loney snags it 2 down. For Rich Hill, who did single his last time up. He's up with 2 outs with the Cubs leading 4-2. For 8, and he'll do it again. Gets a hold of it, punches it into the left center field. Scoring from third is Ward. And Rich Hill has himself a day to remember at the plate with 2 hits and 2 RBIs. As he missed a double chance, but wow. 5-2, Cubs lead. And here's Alfonso Soriano, not holding Hill on. 2-10 against the righty is a fly ball to center. And Pierre tracks that down, and that retires the side. But the Cubs do add to their lead, and after 4.5, it's the Cubs 5 and the Dodgers 2. So I don't know what it is. They can't get Rich Hill out, but he's a happy man. And here's Pierre, Loney, and Kent do up here in the bottom of the fifth. Yeah. And here, it's a pitch to Pierre from Rich Hill, who's faced 19 batters through 4 innings. And catcher chance for, let's see, Russell Martin. No, for Jason Kendall, I'm sorry. 2 and a 16. Don't worry about the pass ball chance because there's no one on, but Pierre pops it up into foul territory, and Kendall throws off the mask and makes the catch. 1 down, and Pierre is now 0 for 3. And here's James Loney, homered his last time up, and he has singled and homered halfway through the cycle. 5-9, won't do that this time, struck him out. First time they retired Loney today, 2 down. Here's Jeff Kent, flied out and walked in 2 appearances. 2-7, and he draws a walk. So 2-out walk to Kent. Kent walked 57 times. It's a lot of walked a lot against lefties. So here's Nomar Garciaparra, singled and struck out in 2 appearances. Not holding Ken on. And second base chance for DeRosa. 11 will not be in range. And he has an E12. So 6-11, and Garciaparra will be out. And there's a 7. So Garciaparra is retired. And so are the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 5th. After 5 complete, it's the Cubs 5 and the Dodgers 2. Billingsley will come out for another inning of work. you probably stay on until he has to hit. So Billingsley will face Martin, Kemp, and Ethier. Oh, no, sorry. He'll face Terrio, DeRosa, and Ramirez. Martin, Kemp, and Ethier are due up in the bottom half of the sixth. My apologies. All right, so Billingsley will face Terrio. This could be his last inning of work. And here's the pitch to Terrio. 4-10. Ooh, just got out of the, for righty. Struck him out. So Terrio avoids the home run chance, unfortunately. One down. There's Mark DeRosa. 1 for 3, reached on a fielder's choice and singled. 6-7 against a righty, and Billingsley gives up the free pass. And that is the third walk by Dodgers pitching. And they will not hold DeRosa on. Here's Aramis Ramirez, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. 2-8, popped them up. This would be a home run if it were in a silo. That's to the shortstop. For call, he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And here's Matt Merton. Merton is 0 for 3. 4-3. And against the righty, struck him out. So the Cubs strand 1 here in the top of the 6th. And still lead 5-2. That was actually... now this is Rich Hill's point of weakness inning. He is due up 4th in the top half of the 7th. So this could be it one way or the other. Although Hill is pitching a decently pitched game. He's faced 23 batters through 5. So this could be it. Martin, Kemp, and Ethier due up here in the bottom of the 6th. And here's the pitch to Russell Martin. Struck out twice today. And a 4-7 against a righty, and he draws a walk. And here's Matt Kemp. They are going to hold Martin on, but he will not go anywhere down 3 runs. 3-9 against the lefty. That's a base hit for Kemp. And Martin can only go to second. And the Cubs will get bullpen action. Matt Hergis is going to be loosening in the pen. And the first 2 have reached for the Dodgers. They will hold both runners. Here's Andre Ethier, not expecting a bunt. And Mark Sweeney has stepped on deck. Six against the lefty. That's a fly ball to right. And running it down is the right fielder, Merton. Only the runner at second can advance, not the runner on first. So Martin starts at a 14, bumps him up to a 16. Merton, no arm. So 1-16, he can go to third. 17-19, he stays put and out on a 20. And there's a 1, and he is in safely at third. There's one down. And Mark. Yeah. Mark Sweeney will come up. Coming the 7th. Rudy Cianez is listening in the pen now, and he will come and pitch in the top of the 7th. So Sweeney will pinch hit for Billingsley. Lefty-lefty matchup. I would like someone a little better, but I think he's about the best I could do. Dylan Young's a little better. All right, 1 out. They'll play back with a 3-run lead, trying to get 2 outs. And here's the pitch to Mark Sweeney. 5-5 against the lefty. That's to the shortstop. Oh boy, Quinterio turned the double play. 3 and a 15. He will not. They get the runner at second for 1. And the return throw is not in time. Scoring from third is Martin. And it's a 5-3 game now. 2 outs. And Mark Sweeney will be at first base. Here's Rafael Furcal. Runner at first, 2 down. And here's the pitch to Furcal. And Hill is not tired because that was a walk and a single in the fielder's choice. So not quite tired yet. 4-4. Oh boy, he probably will be now. Switch hitter batting right-handed to the third baseman. And Ramirez, I don't think he'll get to this either. No. That'll trickle through. That's a base hit. Going to second is Sweeney. And now Hill is considered tired. And Matt Hergis would be one I would go with. Sorry. And we'll just re-roll. We'll re-roll the entire at bat. My bad. We'll re-roll the entire at bat. Okay. My bad. So Matt Hergis will come in and pitch for the Cubs. My bad. Okay, we'll re-roll. I'm sorry. Put the wrong guy in. All right. Now Pierre will step up. False start there. 3-7. And Hergis, ground ball to second. And that will retire the side. So now Rudy Cianez will come in and pitch for the Dodgers. And he'll face Ward, Jones, and Kendall. As the Dodgers did score 1 in that inning. And trail 5-3 going to the top of the 7th. 6-7. Second base chance. Anybody gets to a 20. And that will retire. Ward, 1 away. And here's Jock Jones. 1 for 3 with a single. 6-6 against the lefty. Struck him out. 2 down. Here's Jason Kendall. 6-7. Second base X chance again. 10 will not be in range for the second baseman, Kent. He's an E19. So he will need a 7 to 10 or a 12. And there's a 4, and that will get misplayed by Kent, and reaching on the air is Kendall. So both teams have an error, and Hergis will be hit for as Will Omen will come out and get started relieving. And let's see, do we want... I'm going to save Cliff Floyd for a later inning. Here's Mike Fontenot to pinch hit for Hergis. All right, and here's Fontenot. Oops, let's make sure. Yeah, I got the right team here. So Fontenot pinch hitting for Hergis. 5-7. Oh, and he rips that one, and that'll get past the center fielder. And into third with a is Kendall. Into second with a double is Fontenot. And second and third, Cinas is not considered tired, but Alfonso Soriano a chance to push the lead back out again is 1 for 4 with a single. 6-6, no, struck him out. And that will retire the side. Stretch time here in Los Angeles at Chavez Ravine. The Cubs lead 5-3. And Hergis will have to be replaced. So Will Omen will replace and Bobby Howery is loosening in the pen as well. So Omen will come out and get his warm-up tosses in. Okay, Loney, Kent, and Garcia Parra do up here in the bottom of the 7th after you've sung your Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And here's the pitch to Loney, lefty-lefty matchup. 1-4, popped him up to the shortstop, and there is Terrio, 1 down. Here's Jeff Kent. 6-7 against a righty. And that's over the center fielder's head. And into second with a double is Kent. And here's Nomar Garcia Parra not holding Kent on. Five, 4 to the center fielder. Oh boy. Jones, a 3 and a 5. Might not make the play. No, that'll fall for a single. Reading the play well is Kent. He will come around and score. And we have a 5-4 game. And Omen is getting a little tired, getting there tired. As actually, Mike Wirtz has joined Bobby Howry. Actually, no, we're going to sit Wirtz down, and Carlos Marmol is going to join Bobby Howry. So 1 out, runner on first. Here's Russell Martin not holding on Garcia Parra. Five, 6, and that's down the left field line. Not holding on Garcia Parra makes him a 12. Left field Soriano is a -2, so they will hold him up. But second and third, and that will be it for Will Omen, as he is now considered tired. And Kemp will be up. Marmol will come in now. And the Cubs will play the infield in with the tying run at third base. Six, 9, and a ground ball to short. This will be Terrio 3 and an 18. Let's see, ground ball A. He will look the runner back to third, throws to first, and gets Kemp. Now, I would say other runners advance, but can't advance because he'd be forced. So we'll just say the runners stay put. They look the runner back and throw him out. And 2 down, infield back to normal. And here's Andre Ethier. Five, 8, second base X. DeRosa 14 on a 3. Nice diving stop. Gets up, throws him out, and that retires the side. So Marmol does his job to get the final 2 outs without allowing a run. The Dodgers get a run closer. And let's see here. They will let Cianez. No, they will not. Jonathan Broxton will be coming into the game to try to hold this to a 1-run lead. And he will pitch this inning because the pitcher spot is due up first. Terrio, DeRosa, and Ramirez due up here in the top of the 8th. Fourth Dodgers reliever come into this game, and Bob Howry will continue to be loosening. He will come in the bottom of the 8th. Here's Terrio. 3-8 against our righty. Ground ball back to the mound. And Broxton throws out Terrio 1 away. And here's DeRosa. Reach base 3 times, single, fielder's choice, and a walk. 6-9. struck him out. So 2 up, 2 down. And here's Aramis Ramirez. Six, 7. And that's a 13. So nice leaping grab by the third baseman, Garcia Parra. And that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Bobby Howry. And Howry will face the pitcher spot. Then for Call and Pierre, and let's see, we will have Delwyn Young come and pinch hit for Broxton. And he is capable of tying this game with one swing of the bat. So we'll see how he does against Howry. Fourth Cubs reliever fourth Cubs reliever. Here's a pitch to Delwyn Young. For 11, switch hitter batting left-handed. Fly ball to left, and Soriano puts it away. 1 down. And pitching for the top of the 9th will be Joe Beimel for the Dodgers. And here's Rafael for Call. Call 2 for 4 with 2 singles. For 5, switch hitter batting left-handed, struck him out. And here's Juan Pierre, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. To 6, and against a righty, that's a base hit to left field. And at this time, being up 2 games to none, we're going to send him into scoring position because, well, you can. Pierre being a double-A stealer, 1 to 17, holding him on makes him a 15. And with Kendall being a +3, that puts him at an 18. So, yeah, Pierre will be stealing. Here's the pitch and the throw to second, and he's in there with an 11. So, stolen base for Pierre. They will not. No, 11, 9. Ooh, he'd be 1 to 12 to steal third, but he's already in scoring position, so we're not going to bother. Here's James Loney. Chance to tie this game up for the Dodgers. To 11. And, oh, if it was against a lefty, he might have, but that's a fly ball left. Just got under it. And that will retire the side. Dodgers Cubs fans wipe their brows. And we'll go to the 9th. Here comes Joe Beimel. And Ryan Dempster is loosening in the bullpen for the Cubs. He will come on in a closing situation if need be. And Beimel will face Merton, Ward, and Jones. Sorry, this is actually the fourth reliever for the Dodgers. I might have said 5 earlier. It's 4. It's 5th pitcher overall. All right, here is Merton to face Beimel. And that's a third base chance for Garcia Parra. 4 and a 4. That's definitely not. And that'll get past him and get down the line. And into second with a double is Merton. Yeah, 4 and a 5 on a 4 range is a double. So Merton into second with the leadoff double. And here's Darrell Ward. We don't really have anybody else that could play first base, so that's why we're not. Hold on. Timeout. We'll take our chances with Darrell Ward here. And holding. I guess we have to hold the runner on. 2-7 against the lefty. Ground ball to short. I'm not playing the regular advanced rule where any shortstop chances or any A+ chances could result in a single. That'll just be a straight ground out. 1 away. Here's Jack Jones. 1 for 4 with a single and a strikeout. 4-4. Third base X of 16 should be more like it for Garcia Parra. Oh, and he just gets to it. Holds the runner at second and throws him out. A 15 would have been a single, but 16 is an out. So, and Jason Kendall's actually reached base 3 times today, so we'll let him continue. And if needed on deck will be Cliff Floyd. 6-6. And that's over the center fielder's head. Rounding third and heading home is Merton. And into second with an RBI double is Jason Kendall. And that gives the Cubs a little bit more breathing room. It's now 6-4. That insurance run, very helpful. And let's see here. We have Mark Hendrickson loosening in the pen. And here comes Cliff Floyd for Howery as Ryan Dempster is loosening in the bullpen. Okay. And here's the pitch from Floyd to Beimel. Or Beimel to Floyd. Oops. 2-11. And that's a ground ball back to the mound. And Beimel will throw it over to first, and that will retire the side. But the big insurance run on the Kendall double. Actually, that gets him up. Yeah, 6-4. So yeah, that's a big insurance run. So and here comes Dempster. And he will face Kent Garcia Parra and Merton. All right, and here's the pitch to Kent. And he pops it up to the shortstop, and Terrio puts it away, 1 away. And here's Nomar Garciaparra. 1-5. And there's a fly ball to the left. Coming in a few steps is Soriano. 2 down, and last chance for the Dodgers is Russell Martin. Doubled and walked in 4 appearances. 6-6. And it's a fly ball to center. Backing up a few steps is Jock Jones. And that's your ball game. So the Cubs come back and win the first game on the road. The road team has won every game in this series. And I'll be right back with the line score right after this. All right, 6 runs, 14 hits, 1 error for the Cubs. 4 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error for the Dodgers as the Cubs get into this series. The winning pitcher will be... One second, I'll figure that out. All right, so the winning pitcher is Rich Hill, going 5 2/3 innings. Then David Wells gets the loss. Ryan Dempster will get the save. All right, so the next game up on the channel is Game 3 between the Indians and the Yankees. Jake Westbrook and Roger Clemens will be the pitching matchup in that game. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Please make sure you leave a like if you like what you see, and please leave a comment if you so wish to do that. And if you have not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get notifications for any videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a happy new year and have a good day, everybody. Bye.